Hello, my eloquent zebras. I'm gonna start a tactics series. So this will be about, I guess, walking you through how I approach solving chess tactics. And this will start out with very elementary tactics. So if you already are a master of these tactics, well, wait for the future videos. We'll start with more basic tactics because on this account, I have yet to really use the tactics feature at all. Yeah, I have a different account, if you're wondering, where I have like 3,000 something puzzle rating. We'll get there on this account, and I will record the process. So I think, okay, yeah, it just starts off at 1200 rating by default. Wait, I think I have this setting so it's not blindfold. I'll see if that's the case. Oh, this would make it tough. Hold on. I need to change the setting for that. I thought I already had that. Okay, board in pieces. Okay, there we go. Now let's really get to it. This makes it so much easier. Yeah, this is my first tip before we even get into the tactics is, well, one trick is be able to see the pieces. Alright, so here, first thing I noticed, like what jumped out at me is this pawn. This pawn is something serious. It's one square from promotion. Obviously, we're not going to do that right away because the rook takes, and we don't have anything clear from that. It would actually be great if we could block the rook's connection to here, since we don't even have a piece that can really cover a1 at this point, so the bishop needs to actually go here. Now, bishops don't move like that, but we can go here with check. Yeah, and if the king had taken the pawn, I'd happily go here, block the rook's connection there. But because I've deflected the rook, queen. So yes, it was just important to notice what's important at first. Hopefully everyone understands what was happening there, but really the key to getting it and getting it quickly is just seeing what's important. Alright, next one. Alright, this one is actually just a forced checkmate. So it's a back rank theme. But with the king here, of course, you're not going to put the queen right up there because then the rook takes. And then even if you take that rook, the king takes, right? So we actually have to check the king so it moves to the corner. And only now can we go here and mate. Okay, are we allowed one more? I don't remember how many is allowed in one day. Let's see. Let's find out ourselves. Okay, this one. I'm looking at pawn breaks. Pawn breaks. Can we do a pawn break? Well, if we do something, say, move the king, I suppose the king could go here. White doesn't have any good waiting moves. But then we move the king here. And the white king has to choose a side. Go this way or that way. Whichever way the king goes, we get to break through. So I think that was more of a red herring I saw first thing, which is, the trick is you're going to actually lose if you try a pawn break. White's pawn is simply more advanced. 1, 2, 3 moves to promotion. Well, we would take 1, 2, more than 3 moves. Well, okay, actually, this is not even a passed pawn. So there was nothing really to think about there. So the point is, yeah, if we can't do anything with these pawns, that's the first thing to check. Because if there is something working there, you do it and then it's game over. But of course, our pawn gets taken and we don't get anything. But it turns out we do have a way to win. Our king is going to get here or here. See if you are following what I mean. So once we move the king here, white's king has to move. It's like a Zugzwang situation called the opposition, when the kings are facing each other. And actually, you don't want it to be your turn. It's the opponent's turn, so the king has to go somewhere else. Or, yeah, give up a pawn this way, which, of course, was not desired. Alright, I guess we get 2 more tactics. Okay. Oh, this one's also pretty straightforward checkmate. So what you need to notice is Now, I mean, if you first just assess the position, figure out what's going on. We are down a bit of material, which sometimes it's just useful to notice those things, because if you're down significant material, you know that just winning material won't be enough. In this case, actually, it's not so much, but we can tell it's a checkmate. Just this king is placed very precariously. You may already notice this rook and bishop lining up here. But okay, if we take this pawn now, the king simply goes here. And then what? Do you see the follow-up? I think it's useful actually to not play the moves until you've seen it all. Now, if you're doing a puzzle rush or something, well, do whatever you wish. There's I'll actually do one after this. But what's called the Russian method, I guess it was developed in Russia, is don't even try making the first move until you see it all. But maybe you have seen it all by now. So, yes. Check. King has to go here. Then this rook comes in. Notice that we're using all of the pieces. And then finally, this will be mate. Yeah, so never give up too early on those checks. Like, some people might think, at least why isn't this puzzle even easier? Well, people might be confused, like, oh, this isn't checkmate, so start looking at other things, like some non-forcing moves. But if it looks like it's promising, just try looking a little deeper. And often you'll just see the answer. Alright, one more I think we're allowed. Okay, this is just a back ranker. As we can see, we're down a lot of material. There's this formation. This is one piece that's in the way. This is one piece that's in the way. So that all that's left is here. We're going to take that blocker and then this blocker. Okay. There's our... I believe this is our daily limit, unless... Yeah. Okay. Wait. Ah, no. Alright. Let's end this with a puzzle rush. So this, I'll try to actually go fast. So I won't necessarily explain every move in slow motion. You're of course able to pause the video if you're really curious. You want to solve the puzzles yourself before I just play them out. But hey, maybe you'll be getting them way before I do and think, oh my goodness, Show, why aren't you just doing this faster? Let's see how I do. So if you're not familiar, Puzzle Rush, it's just how many puzzles can you get in 5 minutes? You can only get 3 wrong. So if you get 3 wrong, you're also done. Or if 5 minutes is up, you're done. And the puzzles do get progressively harder. So at first they're all, made in 1s, made in 2s, but it gets spicier from then on. Alright, mate. As I was saying, just some quick mates. Okay, fork this, mate. Mate. Sometimes you even have to make the moves before you even see the opponents. Wait, what's this one? I don't see it. Oh, I do this. I'm already having trouble here. Okay. Mate. Oh, interesting mate. Whoa, I'm in check. I'm not used to that happening. I think I'll have to hide over here. Oh, okay. Give me that queen. Oh, forced mate like this. Kind of pre-moving. Okay. This way, this way, this way. Oh, just like one of the puzzles we had during the 5 slow tactics. Oh, no, not taking that. Check first. Now it's mate. Okay. Yeah, give up that rook. Back rank. Okay, just simple mate there. I'm not seeing it. Oh, okay, I guess I just get the queen. I was overly ambitious. I wanted a mate. But, hey, getting the queen is just fine if you're not down a queen already. Okay, we can actually break the pin because we have the fork. Oh, why don't I just take that and defend the bishop? Okay. Take here, here, mate. Okay, first insert this check, now the bishop. Alright, alright. Any checkmates, queen h4. Okay, the pin pin here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes you do just combine ideas. Like, I mean, the truth is in chess, most attacks on the king, most successful attacks on the king don't actually end by checkmate, but rather by just picking up so much material. So that's something to keep in mind. If you feel frustrated, you don't see the mate. Well, could be just as good. Where do I put my rook so that it's the most effective? Maybe here. Okay, and then take this. Yeah, the windmill technique with that discovery. Okay, forced mate. It's always nice when you get those a little bit tough ones, but then all of a sudden it's a forced mate again. Pin with check, take. Okay. Something about f3. That's all I can tell. Oh, where is it? If I take on c2, then this check, then here I get the rook. Oh, there we go. And making sure the, theoretical pawn endgame. We love those. I think passed pawn. Yeah, passed pawns are no joke. I think it takes a while to develop a good sense about passed pawns, but they can really end the game. Speaking of ending the game, there's a mate. Wait, excuse me? Okay, just a nice maiden one in the middle of all that. How do I get out of this check? Honestly, I can't tell the difference. What? I mean, maybe the point is just to pick up the knight? Okay, yeah, that's what it was. I was being a little overly ambitious. Okay, if A takes b6, knight c5, so I have to go this way. Take the scenic route. No, it wasn't even scenic route, just avoiding the pawn capture. Shouldn't be stuck in the past. I need to quit talking about the previous puzzle. Oh wait, wasn't that? Okay, we'll have to take a look at that later. Check. There. I'm not seeing this one either. Okay, gotta get to the next one. Let's go. Oh, take here. Running low on time. Take. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just had a few seconds left, so. What was that one? Oh, take with the pawn. Nice fork there. Okay, let's just take a quick look at the ones I got wrong. Okay, so 36. Hey, not bad, I suppose. So what I think I played queen g3, and I saw this line king g6. King f5, queen g. That allows other options, actually. I don't know why I thought that. Oh, okay, I just missed this idea. So, yeah, these ones are tough with a speed because it's a type that, with a checkmating sequence, I'm extremely confident with these. If I have a lot of time, I won't miss it. But when I have to do it quickly, it looks like there's multiple tempting options. Like this was, of course, tempting. Turned out to be right. This, I guess, tempted me a bit too much. So that was that one. Let's see this one I got wrong. Yeah, this one I just froze on, and I didn't want to waste more time on it. I believe I tried one of those checks. I don't even remember which one it was. I was in such a hurry. Oh, okay. The loose rook is something important to notice. If you don't know what these squares are, I'm highlighting. That's the idea. You have to go check here, keeping the queen on this G file. So now this is a deadly fork, winning the rook. Alright, that's that for the puzzle madness. I believe I'll do some work on my own here. Maybe get to, let's say, 1300 at least for the tactics here, and then make another one. I think it would be a tad redundant to do another series of 5 more in the 1200s range. So yeah, I want to keep it exciting and progressing. Hopefully you either learn something from the processes to think through the puzzles, or just enjoyed watching me zip through some of those. I'll see you in the next one, hopefully.